Welcome, everyone, to Pit Bull Stadium, just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the American, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Panthers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. Here's the return from inside his tent. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cowboys offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense.
Breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. He's already got 46 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. The Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Caught over the middle, it's Charles. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play, it's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Boy, that didn't take long. Racing down the field in the red zone in less than a minute. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point was good.
Wyoming, 7, Florida International, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So FIU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The give out of the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. FIU pushing tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quickly to the tight end. Speeding down the left side. The tag. Touchdown, FIU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Got it in the middle, it's Charles. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got the back over the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. On the run, fires downfield. Wide open, makes the catch. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're going to go for it on fourth down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
The Sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point is good. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Got a little space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. He now has 79 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
At the 37-yard line.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Back to throw, it's Tollefson. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 25.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but...
Touchdown, Cowboys! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Extra point here will tie the game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Carter. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This drive will open from the 15. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if you're...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Got it near midfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know it's a long game.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll run play action. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, better look out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. FIU pushing tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far.
There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. FIU pushing tempo. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Snagged in the middle, it's Lewis. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job on the offense.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's... Oh, look out on the right. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Proctor. Makes the grab. Spins away from 1. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida International. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. From the gun, the ground game. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The sure hands, it's Carter. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Ball is loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The give to the back. Great move. Now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Tollefson. Finds his big tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Lyons. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, FIU. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
FIU pushing tempo. To the air, it's Proctor. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He's got 93 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. On the run, it's Lyons. Spins away from the defender.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Finds his man in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the ground with the back. Jukes his way for more. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Nice move to pick up yardage. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Wyoming! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
42, Wyoming, 35.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Hold and finds his man on the left. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. Gashes the heart of the knee. The 10. Touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northern Illinois is getting cooked right now. I mean, it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 34 to Northwestern. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down here for the offense. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got a man. It's McIntyre. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
To the tight end.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Off the play fake on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Under fire. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back down. And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They'll get to keep possession, but man, do they have a long way to go after that fumble threw them in reverse. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try the run. There he goes. The 40, the 30, at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida International.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Charles. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off